What if I told you the very first photograph wasn't taken in a flash, but stolen from time itself over the course of an entire day? In the summer of 1826, in a quiet French village called Saint-Lô-de-Varennes, a man waited for light to finish a sentence it had never spoken before. His name was Nicéphore Niépce, and what he was attempting had no precedent, no proof it could even work. There was no camera shop, no instruction manual, just a window, a metal plate, and an almost reckless belief that reality could be persuaded to stay. Niépce set his device in an upstairs room and pointed it out toward the courtyard below. Rooftops, a barn, a stretch of sunlit stone, nothing dramatic, nothing heroic. And then he waited. Not minutes, not hours, nearly an entire day. As the sun arced across the sky, light slowly burned itself into a surface coated with bitumen, an asphalt-like substance that hardened where brightness touched it and washed away where shadows lingered. Here's the strange part. Niépce couldn't see anything happening. No image forming, no confirmation, just silence and time. Imagine the doubt. Imagine wondering if you've devoted years of your life to a failure that won't even leave a mark. But when the plate was finally washed and held up, something impossible stared back. A view from a window, blurred, ghostly, unevenly lit because the sun had moved during the exposure. Yet, undeniably real. For the first time in human history, a moment had been captured without hands, without paint, without interpretation. Reality had copied itself. This wasn't just a picture, it was a rupture. Because once an image could make itself permanent, memory was no longer fragile. Faces could outlive bodies. Streets could outlast cities. Truth could be argued, yes, but it could also be shown. Niépce didn't live to see photography explode across the world. He never heard shutters snap in milliseconds, never saw war, love, joy, or grief frozen in silver and glass. But every photo you've ever seen, every smile saved, every goodbye remembered, traces back to that quiet room and that long, patient day. The first photograph doesn't shout, it whispers, and it asks us a question we're still answering. Now that time can be captured, what moments are worth keeping? If this story made you see the world a little differently, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what moment in your life would you capture forever?